squad is. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Bad Kids get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Norway's moving it into the offensive end. Finland's got a hold of the puck now. The Bad Kids will play it in their own end. Goes right to the crease. And he's peeling off to regroup. Here's a chance. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Finland's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that's deflected off someone in front. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. They are really bussing here in the offensive end. Over the boards to King. Another pass. Read it perfectly and picks it off. The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Bad Kids start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Norway's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Handles the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Dahl. Quick feed down low. The Bad Kids gain control of the puck against the wall. Taken by Carlson. Shot! And he keeps that one out.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Johansson's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Cutting to the slot. Feeds it over. The Norwegian Outlaws have it against the wall. Feeds the puck to Dahl. Blocked in traffic. The turnover. Here they come. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Quick pass to Johansson. Unleashes a cannon. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Finland's got it in their own zone. And that's picked off. Norway's got the puck along the wall. Levels him with a hit. Here's a shot. Comes up with the block. Here's a shot. Stones him with the blocker.
He's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance. Just doesn't connect.
Moves the puck. Here's a short pass to Kaiser. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, you gotta look. It's in! He scores!
He's not happy with his score, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
Finland's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product that he's playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if their plan just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Quick feed down low. Receives the pass. It's deep inside the offensive zone. And he makes the save. Finland's got a hold of the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Finland's playing it from the side. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Finland's up 1-0. Feeds it down low. Picks off the feed.
Well, you play the game differently depending... Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Back at the point, he set it up. Moves it around along the half wall. And that was stopped. Sends the pass down low. Pokes it away in his own end. Let's see what the officials are calling. Heiser's been nabbed for tripping.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. Finland's gained possession along the boards. Slides it across to Carlson. The bad kid's looking against the half wall. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Oh, how about that step up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Pushes it across to King. Huge steal in his own end. Unable to reach that one. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Norway's got possession while undermanned. What a hit against the wall there. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
The Norwegian Elmas will play it against the boards. Johansson's got the puck. How did he stop that one?
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Time taken away, and he comes up big. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Norway's not going to want to change much from that opening frame, James. They got a little bit unlucky there, and their opponent got opportunistic as they're now trailing by 1. If they can continue to manage the puck, own possession time, and convert, they'll find their way back in.
They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Quick feed to Dahl. Now a quick pass to Johansson. The Norwegian Outlaws carried along the wall. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Johansson's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the feed. Sends it down low. Slides the puck down low. The bad kids have it now. Knocked away in the offensive zone. There's There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Finland's ahead 1-0. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Offside the call. We'll get a faceoff coming up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The bad kids get a hold of the draw. Kings got it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Takes the pass. The Norwegian Outlaws gain possession. Puck sent over to Johansson. The Norwegian Outlaws gain control of it. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Norwegian Outlaws win the face-off at center. And he takes the feed. The Norwegian Outlaws played along the boards. Finland's got control of the puck. Play is blown down with the offside. Finland's won it. Puck picked up in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. And he takes the pass. He scores! It's into Ron Tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got football on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Finland's taken a 2-0 lead after that quick strike.
They've been the better team, James, all night long. They've dominated possession. They've been in the offensive zone. They've been first to retrieve pucks, and most importantly, they put a ton on net.
Kings taking it from his own end. And he takes the dish. Puck moved over to Johansson. Dahl's got it against the boards. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Norway's looking to break out of their own end. With possession along the wall. That's moved up ahead. Grabs the puck in the corner. And he comes up with it. And that's taken away. Dahl's got it in the offensive zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Pushes it across to Kaiser. Takes the feed. Fires it. Makes the glove stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Past the midway mark of the frame, Finland's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Dumps it into the O-zone. Kaiser's working it around in the corner. Finland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Centering pass in front. And that goes off someone in front. And he slides it quickly to Dahl. The Norwegian Outlaws will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Takes the feed at the point. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Finland's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends a pass over. The Norwegian Outlaws take possession here in the open ice. And he makes the save with ease. And he slides it quickly to Johansson. Into the corner now. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, bell, and he's down for the count.
second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. What's this game told you through two periods tonight?
Norway's got to be better in the third period, no question about it. They've got to be more aggressive on the puck, and they've got to attack the lanes when they get the opportunity. They've had very few shots on net, and they're fortunate this is a close game. If they want to get back in it, they've got to get into the offensive zone. They've got to get net front presence, and they have to shoot at all costs.
Lots of time left in this period. Finland's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Comes up with the stop. Kings lugging the puck. Great pressure to force the turnover by Johansson. Wicked glove save to get a piece of that one. And it's a quick pass to King. Scoops up the puck now. Finland's got it in their own zone. Coughs it up at center. Finland's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Kaiser. Great positioning in the defensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. King stick handling in his own zone. He looks deep to Carlson. Big hit on the board.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Textbook poke check by Kaiser. Finland's got it along the wall. Getting fancy behind the net. Oh, what a chance, but a good defensive effort stops it.
Yeah, and if you're going to try this move, you have to be spatially aware, in particular below the goal line when you don't have much room and unable to finish it off because the defender closes quickly.
Makes the save. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Lead pass ahead. Scores! And make it a one-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. Finland's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Cuts to the paint, and that shot goes off the side of the net. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
That game-changing hit is going to lead to a goal, and now his team is in the lead here, James. I mean, coaches just love this intensity, the physicality, and the will to make that hit so that you can gain possession of the puck and make that play.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Norway's got a hold of it against the wall. Finland's got control of it now from their own end. Dishes it to Kaiser. Johansson. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Carlson. Look at this. They're going to keep playing here.
It's a 200-foot play, and coaches certainly love this. You keep your feet moving, and now you don't have a face-off in your own zone. Instead, the play is alive in the offensive end.
Instead of the whistle, they'll play it. Now a quick pass to King. Handles it again. Slides it across to Carlson. Norway's got possession of the puck. Nice feed of center, moves up ahead now. Oh, he'll feel that one. Headman pass. He's got a step. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it...
Here in the late going to the frame. Finland's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck picked up by Johansson. Sends the pass over. Finland's looking to break out. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Norway's got the puck in their own end. Takes a shot. And not much on that one.
O'Toole's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. The man, his team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
The Bad Kids take over on possession. Carlson's got it along the wing. Here's a chance in front. And nothing materializes on that chance. Slides it across. Coughs it up on the play. Slides the puck across to Carlson. Grabs it in his own end. Handles the puck. Rocked him. Slides it diagonally to Carlson. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Moves it over to Johansson. Finland's got the puck along the boards. All alone. Huge save on the breakaway. Wow.
Oh, timing is everything, James. It's a close game in the third period. Mark my words, if they go on to win this, that's going to be the turning point.
Oh, look at this. Ball is hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. The Bad Kids are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
I'm surprised that the officials didn't put their whistles away in the dying seconds of this game, James. I mean, look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrubbed up. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. Norway's had no shots on goal, but yet they run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. And that will close the big game this one here tonight. Hard-fought victory in this ITHL Challenge, and I guess the lesson in short share Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening face-off. Handles the pass. Takes the shot. Steps up with the block. Back to the goal line. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Finland's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Norway's gained possession along the boards. Skates across the blue line. Here's the pass down low. Thunderous hit, and look at that. The pane of glass is cracked.
Oh, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a blow, and you can see it right there. There's a spider in crack, and listen, you got to make sure that this is taken care of because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety is of the priority right now, James.
Intercepts the pass. Dishes it off. Looking to make something happen along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Takes the feed. Pass back to the point. Moves the puck down low. The Norwegian Outlaws gain control of it. Quick pass to Dahl. Off a stick and they can't connect. Turns that one away.
O'Toole's dialed in and able to redirect.
Caught by the car of the front. It's 20 minutes and free.
You get these great scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Here's a chance. And not much on that one. Tosses it on to King. Shot. Oh, missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides the puck down low. The bad kids have it from their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Quick shot. Big save. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Johansson's moving the puck through his own zone. Norway's on the attack. Picks up the puck. Here's a short pass to Dahl. Moves the puck. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Finland's got the puck against the half wall. Norway's got the puck. Johansson's got it in the defensive end. From off the boards, takes the feed inside the zone. Here's a chance! Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut!
Well, this is an incredible incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Takes a shot. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Sunday strike holder once again.
What do? Their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Receives the pass. Finland's got the puck here on the open ice. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And he had the answer on that play.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to King. And he takes the feed. Finland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Inside the final minute of the first here. Finland's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Works it across to King. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The horn ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Finland's behind in this game, and they're right where they should be, James. They haven't earned anything. Why? Because they haven't managed the puck. You have the puck on your stick. You have to make a good, quick decision with it. They turned it over way too many times.
Norway's got the puck against the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's blocked in traffic. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack.
The Norwegian Outlaws have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Oh, and another beauty stop right there. The bad kids move the puck in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. Finland's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. And a stick in the leg deflects that one away. And that one's turned away.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Finland's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And he takes a shot. Oh, he Picked it out with the pad off that deflection. Quick feed to Kaiser. Takes the pass. Sends it in front. Scores! What an opportunity!
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
The Norwegian Outlaws take possession here in the open ice. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And that's out of reach and loose puck and he's in all alone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. I mean, it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
And he takes the feed. Puts it on net. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kaiser. Handles the pass at center. He got all of that one. The Norwegian Outlaws take it along the wall. Stopped with ease. Quick feed down low. Oh, another stop. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. And he takes the pass. Coughs it up in the neutral zone. Here's a shot. And he's able to handle that one. He scores! On the rebound. Lights the line for the goal. Norway's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in the game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
And he takes it right in the logo. What a save!
Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space. But he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle. He's creating. And he has a couple helpers so far.
Big time stop there.
O'Toole's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
The bad kid's played along the wing. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. From the neutral zone now. And that's poked away by Carlson. He tips it. Redirected it.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
O'Toole's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset in the
Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. The Norwegian Outlaws want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off the stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Moves it quickly over to Dahl. Finland's got control of the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Tom save on a howitzer. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Finland still down by 2 goals in this one. taken possession in their own end. Tries to get it to Kaiser. Let's move to the middle. Picked off in front. Looks to make a play over to Carlson. Oh, stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Norway's got possession here in their own end. Tries to get the puck over to Kaiser. The Norwegian Outlaws looking against the half wall. Passes it over. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Officials have dropped the puck for the 3rd period. Let's go. All right, Charles, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Finland's behind in this game because they mismanaged the puck change. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go.
Since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the 3rd.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Johansson's going to play against the half wall. Moves it to Kaiser. Great read to break up the play. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Tries to feed it over to Carlson. And that pass attempt is deflected. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Norway's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the 3rd. Nice job tying up his opponent. And he takes the dish. Here inside the offensive end, takes the feed from along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Taken by Johansson. Norway's got a hold of the puck. Johansson's got it to the side. Quick feed down low. The Norwegian Outlaws are playing against the wall. Norway's going to play it from the corner. That's a solid check on the play. And that slides right out to center ice. Quick pass to Johansson. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Circles back to center ice. Takes the feed. Takes control of the puck. With possession along the wall. Handles the puck at the point. And that's blocked. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. The Norwegian Outlaws have been extremely entertaining tonight, James, and it looks like they're really buying into the coaching staff's philosophy here. They've made adjustments, they've been dynamic with the puck, and most importantly, they've been hard on it.
Norway's got the puck. The Norwegian Outlaws carry it along the wall. Gets in front of it. Shoots it on the back. Cheryl, what a shot.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Intercepts the pass. Glides along the blue line. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. And there we go. Icing is the call. Norway's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Oh, what a smart heads-up play.
I love the calm and poise to this play. I mean, he's not waving his stick around. He kind of surprises his opponent right here, and it's that catches his opponent off guard and disrupts the play.
Flips it up the net, and he shuts the door on that. Taken down, the officials caught it. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Bad Kids will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, it's been a complete blowout, James. Now you take the penalty and it stops the clock. It's a frustrating night. You just want to move on.
Gulls won the draw and they're on the attack. Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Johansson. Close save, and he handles it with ease. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And they get it out. And leaves the comfort of his crease to play the puck. Pass to Dahl. Norway's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Norway's got the puck against the boards.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Norway's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Denies the slapper. Slides the puck over. And that's intercepted in the defensive end.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Oh, what a save in front. Takes it at center. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Norwegian Outlaws aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Norway's going to start with the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. And that doesn't reach the net. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there.